Alright guys, so finally getting this dyno video out to you guys. It's taken me a little longer than expected. I've just been putting a lot of time into getting the website up and running again. I've had it down for the last few years just due to shipping issues from COVID and staffing issues and stuff like that. So yeah, I just got the website back up and I've got the intercooled and non-intercooled turbo kits up on there now. So feel free to go check those out. I'll have the link posted up in the description of the video here. And keep an eye out towards the end of the video. I'm gonna post a little discount code. So I'm only gonna have about 5 of those available. So the first 5 of you that wanna get in on a turbo kit would be a 5% discount. So yeah, we'll get onto the dyno video now and enjoy.
Kyle and Ben here from Next Level. Today is 8/6 Dyno Day. The car has the intercooler on it now. We're about to drive it 3 hours to Edmonton on this beautiful Wednesday morning at 5:30. Ben had a few hours of sleep. I have had no hours of sleep because I work nights, so we'll try and get a couple hours on the way. We'll get some dyno footage for you, get some numbers. We'll see what this kit makes with the intercooler and without the intercooler. Ben will probably be doing some data logging down on the way. And it'll be fun to see what the car sounds like and feels like with the intercooler setup now. He says it feels a little bit better, says it makes a little bit more boost. The MAF is also in a different location now because of the different charge piping. We just arrived here at Alberta Racing Engines. The car did well the whole way, pulled good. The turbo flutter sounds really nice with the intercooler. I guess the extra volume with all the charge piping, there is some turbo flutter without the blow-off valve. Sounds good, runs good. Let's see what it can make.
Over here converting this thing from intercooled back to non-intercooled. Drove it here from Calgary on the intercooled setup, but we're going to start the tuning with the non-intercooled setup. So I just got to remove this charge pipe and clock the turbo, and then it's back to non-intercooled.
While Ben's doing that, I'm going to be back here changing the fuel pump to the upgraded AEM unit. It is a, what's this pump, 320?
Yeah, 320.
So, AEM 320 pump going in, and then Ben's also going to be changing the injectors out as well. So we had a bit of a minor issue with the pump. I guess the pump hanger holds the fuel pressure regulator. It's a little bracket that holds it in, and I guess that thing popped off, and the whole regulator popped off inside the hanger there, and so we had no fuel pressure, but I think we got her fixed up now. We got the little clip on there, and hopefully she fires up.
Yeah, we had to take the clip was integrated into the factory fuel pump sock, so we had to cut it off with a hacksaw and then transfer it on here.
But should all be good to go now. We will see. This is the fuel sock off the factory pump, which is actually quite small. We couldn't fit this over the aftermarket one. Aftermarket one was about 1 inch longer. So we had to cut this little bracket off the edge that clips on and holds in the fuel pressure regulator, but luckily we didn't have to use this. We could just cut it off and use that other piece. So we just tested it. The pump works now. The car fired up, so we're gonna get this all put back together and then get the car ready for the dyno.
finished up with a dyno day on the GR86 here. We're having some issues with ECUTEK. It was basically giving us a load limit, so the mass airflow meter was able to read accurately for the grams per second, but then it tries to calculate a load from that number, and the software just limits it. So we weren't able to add any fuel to get this thing past about 270 horsepower, I think it was.
Yeah, 270 horsepower. There's still lots more work to do, and Ben's right about the load limit. Basically, it just caps the calculation, and that hamstrings us on the fuel. It hamstrings us on the timing side of things. So there's certain things we might be able to do to get around it, but we wanted to kind of hit pause for now, talk a bit with ECUTEK, and go forward from there.
So yeah, we'll be reaching out to them and getting back to this as soon as we can.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys bringing it by though. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun tuning one of the few turbo ones out there.
Yeah.
Interesting
Well,
experimenting.
I see good things in the future.
Yeah.
Engine's running great. It liked all the boost. No real issues there. We just have a low limit.
Yeah, stopping us from adding more boost, unfortunately.